Oh, hey, welcome back. It's time to weld some stuff together.
Sick Fab update video. So B's been busy at the pizza place and doing whatever.
Not me,
He's
B.
the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy behind the camera.
Right.
Little B, Big B. So Big B's been making some. That's kind of a funny name, Big B.
Big B. Big B.
He's been making some progress on the never-ending project. Thanks, Jason Sack. What do you got, Bobby? I see the tubing's done. So
Some
we're
tubing's
set with
done.
the intercooler. Is that
Intercooler system is finally done. The AC condenser hoses. We got the air cleaner back on. We're gonna move all of the, what the hell's the little thing called? Proportioning valve. We're moving that down onto the chassis because that was stopping the air cleaner from going on properly, so that will be handled. Oh hell. Look at that. Throttle cable done. We have all the plumbing done, vac lines, fuel lines here are done. We're gonna now start working our way back to the pump.
Let's see this little fancy crossover fuel line there.
Yeah.
And we have the parts to relocate the AC stuff back to the fender well.
Yes.
Is that the
yes, you won't
deal?
see any, if everything works correctly, we won't see any AC lines except for the dryer will be somewhere in this location. Along with, we have power steering pump reservoir, we have
Catch cans.
radiator overflow cans coming, we have a breather setup coming for the valve covers, and we may be in this part, but I'm not sure if anything's going to wind up over there underneath the fender. All the silicone connectors are all on. All I have to do is put the clamps on them. Everything's here. That's done. We are waiting for a balancer and some Holley parts to get the engine bay somewhat done, and then I start headers and full exhaust to the back bumper.
How do you get one fuel injector?
I cut that off your burned up harness.
Oh, just so you knew.
So I knew where that was. Yeah, I wouldn't run into anything.
But
And right now I was just hooking up the push rod to the brake pedal from the booster.
so there's brake pedal, there's clutch assembly. You're getting ready to start on headers, an
Headers.
exhaust system.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
That stuff just got ordered.
so
So all the tubing, bends, mufflers, some V-bands are coming so we can take it out in sections.
So it's a slow progress. Stuff like this takes time, and more time than we wanted to invest in somebody else's project. Hopefully Dennis is happy when it's all done.
Right, we have a new wheel well with no hole in it because I moved, this tube used to be down and under and come up into here. So I switched it around and turned it to go to here. So
Well, you
this
redid
will
the whole
get
bottom of
replaced.
the intercooler too, to then
Yep.
for the pressure side to come out and then plumb into the fancy throttle body. That's that. Getting ready to get on to, like he said, the exhaust, building the headers, and all of that happy horse shit. So it still takes up the lift space. It's been on here for months. Isn't leaving probably for months, but either way, it's a big list. So that's where we're at with the Impala. More progress next time. That's why B edits all this stuff.
Right, hey, welcome back, yeah.
Giving an update on Kyle Morris's gasser project that he sent here. We think we got the stance exactly the way that he's looking for, so Kyle will have to comment and see if that's the stance he was looking for. We're gonna have to raise the front end up a little higher, but other than that, I mean, it's looking real good. So either way, that is temp. I don't know why it's so high. That's a fabricator question. Mini tubs in it, trunk stuff done, gas tank or fuel cell remounted. Everything is progressing with this car. Lots of slow stuff. That rear end's got to go in it. What do we got? Shocks.
Cross member.
So
Yeah,
what else is on the back? Shocks, cross member.
Fuel pump's
Swap
got to
the
go
rear-
back in.
Yeah, swap the rear end. And then
I don't know what else is going on. We got to do a battery.
this is
tray.
Milton's project, and Milton's not here right now, so
Right.
we just guess and look around. But But then it's on to the cage because it's getting updated to a 25.5 chassis. Is that what we're doing?
25.5.
So therefore, funny car cage. Cal's planning to run in 780s with this car. So updates on that, and
It really doesn't look like much, but it does take a lot. Do all the tin work, filling everything, cutting all the stock wheel tub out of there.
well, Milton was grinding on this thing for a solid week.
Right.
So, but-
So like up underneath the car, all the frame rails have been stripped of paint and any kind of coating. So all of the, there's a little cross member that runs underneath the tank, so it's not just bolted to the tin. There is a shock cross member that will be, it's clamped in right now, but he'll get it all squared up and welded in. Then we'll go to the rear end, we'll get all assembled, axles, center section, and shocks, and the 4-link bars. I don't know if we have to make them or did it come with them? Or are we running the ones that are on it? I don't know that yet, but that's just a few things that we have to do. We leave that one tub out. It's just sitting there. That's so when we start doing all the cage work and the funny car bars and things, we can get to the backside much easier because we're not thin. We're kind of chunky dudes, so any space will help us out getting in there.
the other is when that pile of parts that's on that pallet goes away, then that's when the project's done. So actually, probably not. More stuff needs added to that pile before when the pile disappears. That's how we know when we're getting done. So hopefully it's progressing soon because we got a lot of other projects that we got to get done and my stuff to get back to. So, but Kyle Morse's car, Steve's son, and then obviously a Dennis's car, which is Zach's father-in-law. So those are the two customer projects that we're working on currently. So there's your update.